Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about my grading report and I'm going to answer about that. Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. I am Kevin Suarez. Okay, let's start. The first question is: what is your opinion about usage of audiobooks to learn English? Uh, from my point of view, it was the best way to learn English. I remember that our uh, our coach Carlos, we should listen to audiobooks, and he suggested uh, some audiobooks like Moby Dick, Frankenstein, Hamlet, In the Dark. Uh, I don't remember others, but he suggested two audiobooks. Those audiobooks. Okay, at the beginning, uh, when I started listening to audiobooks, I am frustrated. I felt very bad because I didn't understand anything about that. But I kept listening to audiobooks and my listening comprehension improved. Okay, uh, it was also be able to find words. Uh, I had I had never I had I had never been before. This helped me this helped me to understand the story situation. It is important method because this alone that you can we can read and listening, and you can repeat, and we can repeat the phrases that we understand, we don't understand, but it is an essential part of the our comprehension. Okay, the advantage when we when we are listening audiobooks when to audiobooks is that our minds to allow identified the words, the phrases, and in that case, in other audiobooks or other, I don't know, when other podcasts, or when the people we when the people wanted to talk with you or with me, you can develop your listening comprehension. And the another advantage is that you can listen in anywhere and anytime. It is important because when you go you go to the bus, you can listen audiobooks, and in this part you you can concentrate all energy in on our ears, and this alone more comprehension. And in that case, it is essential to learn with audiobooks because you can find different accents, different situations, expressions, and for me is the best way to learn English. For me, Hamlet was the best audiobook that I could hear, um, because uh, the audiobook uh, narrate the story about of the kind of the Dinamarca and his brother. His name is Claudius. He wanted to all power of the throne, and he decided to murder um, his brother. In that case, is the king of the Dinamarca, and the ghost of the king appeared in the same time of on the street, and when the guards could see the ghost king, he commented to Hamlet, and Hamlet decided to went had to decided to went decided to go at this place, and kind in that case, Hamlet's ghost Hamlet's father's talked with Hamlet, and he suggested that um, and um, he said that Claudius he killed him, and Hamlet decided to take to revenge his father. He create a plan uh, for kill his uncle, in that case Claudius, but uh, all people in the village uh, in the village he started to think that to talk that Hamlet started to acting strange, and uh, Ophelia loved Hamlet, but in that case Hamlet uh, was concentrate all energy in this plan, and he create a play uh, where he showed the history, the king, and uh, how his brother killed him. In that case, Claudius uh, take take the power, and um, he decided to get married get married with Hamlet's mother, um, and Claudius recognized realized that Hamlet now uh, about his plan for take taking all power of the throne, and Claudius decided to send Hamlet out their country, and his son uh, and his father, in that case Claudio, decided to kill Hamlet, but Hamlet uh, act, Hamlet realized that his uncle wanted to kill you, and he put in a cup a potion, but in that case Hamlet's mother take the cup and drunk his potion and died. And um, he 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 killed um, Claudius. But in that part, it's very confused because I don't know. All people died because it is the question. It is a question that I didn't understand it that in that moment because all people is very crazy and decided to kill other people. In that part, all people died, and for me it is a excellent story because uh, the story to learn what happened with the person that I don't know, maybe wanted to power or hurt other people, and it is an excellent story for me. It's the best story for me. Audiobook. Can learn a new vocabulary, new situations, and I don't know, when I started to hear this audiobook, I felt connection with that. And it is all. Thank you so much for your pay attention, and I hope that you have an excellent day, and see you in the next video.